Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, been holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a
Hello, everybody. You don't see me, and you won't see me tonight because I feel like shit, and the lights hurt my eyes. So, this is the compromise that we have. If we want the show tonight, we're doing it without my face on the screen. We will be just doing it with the videos, but videos we have, and that's great news. Probably the best news I've gotten all fucking day. Anyways, let us get going. I think the judge, that he'll take a minute here to get a going. I hope everybody's had a nice day today. I hope you can hear me okay. Yeah, I don't feel very good at all. But, and Bill, I checked my Discord. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. What the fuck? That's not me. That
The
was
name,
them.
please.
Joshua Bosher.
Okay, so you're joining by telephone. Be patient, sir. We will be with you in a few minutes, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Be fucking patient, y'all. But Bill, I'll show that on a stream soon. That's amazing. It looked amazing. Oh, here's Sonia with the red curtain.
One moment, and we'll open the record. The 37th Circuit Court is in session with the Honorable Brian K. Kirkham presiding. Today is Wednesday, January 29, 2025 at 9:59 a.m.
Good morning, Miss Brown.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing great. You?
I'm great. Thank you.
Okay, good. Go ahead when you're ready.
Thank you. Docket 2013-3530 DM. The respondent is Kristen Clear. Ms. Clear, since her last hearing, has submitted medical documentation that states that she's permanently and totally disabled. So, friend of the court is asking that we dismiss this matter.
Dismissal's granted.
Thank you. Docket 2023-450 DP. The respondent is Jayshawn Clark. Mr. Clark was scheduled today for a bench warrant hearing. He did call in. He waived a hearing today. He's agreed to forfeit the $200 bond that he posted. And friend of the court is asking that we adjourn this matter till April 2nd at 8:45 a.m. to monitor Mr. Clark's employment status.
Okay. Court will forfeit the bond previously posted by Mr. Clark and adjourn the matter to April 2nd, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. to monitor his employment status.
Okay, thank you. That's all I have.
Okay. Thanks. Have a good day.
You too. Bye, Jesus.
Bye, Sonia. Have a good.
Bye, Jesus. She says that was very quick for Sonia. And thank you guys so much for the well wishes and welcome, BCM. Yeah, the judge is in a good mood in this hearing. I love that. Oh, something changed on my screen. I don't know if you can you hear me? Something just disappeared. Something that's never happened before. Oh, I'm breaking shit left, right, and center. I think you can hear me. Okay, let's continue. Jesus Christ. No, you can't see me, Lindsay, because I'm sick and the lights are hurting my eyes, and I'm
Morning,
wearing my
Miss Mouton.
Snuggie.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you today?
She sounds better. She sounds worse than I am. Wahoo! Thank you so much. But I'm wearing my Snuggie, and I don't have any of the big lights on for filming that I normally do because they're hurting my eyes. But I'm here. I promise. And thank you again, Wahoo. That is so sweet. I love it. Yeah, flu. It's a terrible flu. My roommate is sick too. And no, I just explained that, but this is the compromise I've made. I'm like, I can sit and talk and watch, but God, I don't think I can bring myself to turn on all the lights and do it. So this is the compromise.
Doing well. You?
I'm better, thank you.
Good. You sound better.
Yeah, I just have some matters for the record today.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I have docket 2012-0188-DS, Smolinsky versus Euler. In this matter, the respondent, Melinda Smolinsky, was ordered to appear this morning for an adjourned compliance hearing. She did fail to appear. However, she is substantially compliant with her payments. Friend of the court is requesting that this matter be dismissed and that Ms. Smolinsky be ordered to continue to pay $53.
Bill, sending over $5 for the NyQuil fund. Thank you so much. Thank you for the reminder. I do have some NyQuil. Man, it makes me feel funny though. But I appreciate that, Bill. Thank you so much. You can get a Snuggie. Shane, you can get a Snuggie. I actually have two. I'm not wearing both right now, but I am wearing a sweater underneath the Snuggie. I'm very cold. But you know what? You can get a Snuggie, man. Dreams can come true. I promise. Also, my voice doesn't sound as bad as this lady's. I feel bad for her.
$50 per month on her obligation.
Court would order that Ms. Smolinsky would pay the sum of $53.50 per month and that she would comply with all orders of this court and will dismiss the case.
Thank you. In the matter of Garcia Fernandez versus Santiago Ramirez, docket 2022-1988-DS, the respondent Samuel Santiago Ramirez was ordered to appear this morning for an adjourned show cause hearing. He also failed to appear, but he is also substantially compliant with his payments. So friend of the court would request that this matter be dismissed and that Mr. Santiago Ramirez be ordered to continue to pay his order beginning February 2025.
Court would order that Mr. Ramirez would comply with all orders of this court and will dismiss the case.
Thank you. And then docket 2024-0843 DS, Snodderly versus Snodderly. The respondent, John Snodderly, was ordered to appear this morning for a bench.
I'm sorry. Did she say Snodderly? That's terrible. Folks, change your name. Change your name. You can do that these days. I think you should change your name if your last name is Snodderly. Now, if you are a Snodderly and you like it, I guess come and explain that to me, but that just seems like a terrible last name.
Warrant hearing, he has failed to appear and is non-compliant with the orders of the court. Friend of the court would request that a bench warrant be issued and that bond be set pursuant to statute.
Court would order a bench warrant for Mr. Snodderly as a result of his failure to appear on today's date. Court would set his bond in the amount of 25% of the outstanding arrears or $500, whichever is greater.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have today.
Okay. Thank you. You have a
You're
good
welcome.
day.
Thanks, you too.
Who's next? Hurry up. Let's go. Come on. We gotta oh, I paused it. That's not gonna help, Paisley. It's not gonna fucking help move the show along. Oops.
Good morning, Ms. Gilman.
Thank you.
You can go whenever you're ready.
Thank you. First, we have dockets 2015-3073 DC and 2021-1385 DM regarding Xavier Pratt. They failed to appear and failed to comply. Friend of the court is requesting a bench warrant be issued with bond set per statute.
Court would enter a bench warrant for Mr. Pratt as a result of his failure to appear on today's date. The court would set his bond in the amount of 25% of the outstanding arrears or $500, whichever is greater.
Thank you. Next, we have docket 2015-928 DP regarding Kevin Green. They failed to appear and failed to comply. Friend of the court is requesting to forfeit the bond previously posted and a bench warrant be issued with bond set per statute.
Court would forfeit the bond previously posted by Mr. Green or order a new bench warrant as a result of his failure to appear on today's date and set his bond in the amount of 25% of the outstanding arrears or $500, whichever is greater.
Thank you. That's all I have for you today.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You as well.
She does look very severe. That middle part is not helping her. Katie, I used to middle part all the time too, but you know, you can swing it to the left or swing it to the right.
Good morning,
Just
Ms.
like
Barrington.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you today?
Doing well. You?
Quite well, too. Thank
Good.
you.
Go ahead when you're ready.
Thank you. I spoke to the following respondents in the Calhoun County Jail, and they waived their right to appear. Dockets 2009-2734 DP and 2011-1915 DS, both involving Thomas Wise.
Thomas Wise, huh? He's wise. MB, my muse. My muse. Hi, my friend. Miss you. I'm sick, so I'm off camera, but I'm here. And Shane, I think you're right that it was as seen on TV or something, the Snuggie. I did not get the Snuggie originally when I wanted it. I wanted it when it first came out. I didn't get it then. Got it like recently. Anyways, and yeah, I appreciate all the well wishes, you guys. I am fighting this. I know maybe I need a beaver to stand in for me, but I don't know where I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It took long enough to turn off my camera and hope that the audio is working. Let me see if I can find some beeve cleave.
Mr. Wise is currently unemployed, but indicates that he does have an opportunity for employment lined up. Therefore, a friend of the court is requesting that the bonds be canceled and he be released forthwith in these matters, that he contact the friend of the court within 14 days of his release, that he begin repaying his arrears on the 2009 case at the rate of $50 per month, and begin paying as ordered beginning February 2025, and that this matter be adjourned to March 19th, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. to monitor his compliance.
Court would cancel the bond previously ordered for Mr. Wise, order that he contact the front of the court within 14 days of his release from incarceration, that he would begin paying his arrears at a rate of $50 per month on the 2009 case, and we would adjourn both matters to March 19, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. to monitor compliance with all orders of the court.
Thank you.
And
Docket
Judge, wait,
218.
March 19th is how many days before my birthday? Does anybody know? It's 6. The answer is 6. 6 days before my birthday. And I'm thinking this year for my birthday, we might do, like, I might just pretend I'm 25 and I'm turning 25 on the 25th. I just feel like that's the vibes I'm getting. That's the vibes I'm getting. I just feel like that's the way to do it.
23992 DS involving Dominique Williams. Mr. Williams intends to file a motion to modify his support obligation and has some other legal matters to resolve in another county. Friend of the court is requesting that the bond be canceled and he be released forthwith, that he contact the friend of the court within 14 days of his release from incarceration, that he begin paying as ordered in February 2025, and that this matter be adjourned to March 19th, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. to allow him time to file a motion to modify and monitor his compliance.
Court would cancel the bond previously ordered for Mr. Williams, order that he contact the front of the court within 14 days of his release from incarceration, that he would comply with all orders of the court, and will adjourn the matter to March 19, 2025 at 8:45 a.m.
Thank you. Dockets 2010-3172 DP and 2013 2069 DP, both involving Tadreus Walker. Mr. Walker failed to appear today and he has failed to comply. Friend of the court is requesting that the $500 bonds posted in each matter be forfeit and applied to each case, and that new bench warrants issue with bonds set per statute.
Court would forfeit the bonds previously posted by Mr. Walker, enter a new bench warrants as a result of his failure to appear on today's date, and set his bond in the amount of 25% of the outstanding arrears for $500, whichever is greater.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor. That's all for me today.
Okay, thank you. You have a good day.
You too.
And Judge, hold on for 1 second. I was just gonna mention. Oh fuck! Now I've forgotten. Have I? Yeah, I forgot. Great. It was about birthdays. It's about March. It's about something like that. And now I've forgotten. It'll come back to me. It'll probably come back to me.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor. That's all for me today.
Okay, thank you. You have a good day.
You too.
I remember now. I do remember now. So, here's a little story about young puppy love. When I was much younger, I dated a boy, and his birthday was the day before my birthday, the 24th of March, and mine being the 25th of March. And we thought that we were going to get married, obviously, even though we were like 13. And then we had planned that we were going to get married at midnight betwixt our birthdays. I mean, thinking about that logistically now, difficult, you know? Also, they're not really down to the minute in terms of marriages like they are births. But I just laugh at that fact now. But, you know, that would have been fun, I guess. Maybe. Oh, MB. I feel that way about joints, so I understand. I'm sick and I shouldn't be smoking a joint. And I'm not, as far as you guys are concerned. Right?
Good morning, Ms. Tolf.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Doing well. You?
I'm doing pretty good. I have 3 record matters for you today.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. First, I'll start with docket 2021-889-DM involving Christopher Dewhurst. Both parties actually called in this morning and waived their right to a hearing, and the respondent did report a new employer last week, so income withholding is in the process of being established. Friend of the court is requesting that he make a $200 lump sum payment within the next 14 days, and this matter be adjourned to March 26, 2025 at 8:45 a.m. to monitor income withholding.
Okay. Court would order that Mr. Dewhurst would pay a lump sum payment of $200 no later than 14 days of today's date, and will adjourn the matter to March 26, 2025 at 8:45 a.m.
Thank you. The following respondents have failed to appear today and failed to comply. First is docket 2014-829-DS involving Reginald Tucker. And next is docket 2014-2131-DS and docket 2016-3381-DP, both of those involving Philip Lip. Friend of the court is requesting bench warrants issued for Mr. Tucker and Mr. Lip for their failure to appear today with bonds set pursuant to statute.
Court would enter bench warrants for Mr. Tucker and Mr. Litz as a result of their failure to appear on today's date. Court would set their bonds in the amount of 25% of the outstanding arrears or $500, whichever is greater.
Thank you. That's all I have for you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, Emily's got it over, her brow is sort of, she could do with some defining
Good morning,
eyes.
Ms. Blatty.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you today?
Doing well. You?
Not too bad for a Wednesday. Been a busy.
Okay, good.
I have a few matters for the record and then one hearing to come back to.
Right.
Start with docket 2021-430 DC involving Felicia Branham. In this matter, Ms. Branham is currently lodged in Calhoun County Jail.
It's
She has a projected.
Felicia! Bye, Felicia. Come on now. Get it right. Also, I'm very proud of you all that have quit smoking or you're working on quitting things. Hi, Shasta Rob. We're here for you all, and I am very proud of y'all. But seriously, like, whose name was how she pronounced it? How did she even say it? That's not how you say Felicia.
Start with docket 2021-430 DC involving Felicia Branham. In this matter, Ms. Branham is currently lodged in Calhoun County Jail. She has a projected out date of March 20th, 2025. So, front of the court is requesting this matter be adjourned approximately 90 days to monitor her incarceration and that she contact FOC within 14 days of the release.
Court would order that Ms. Branham would contact the front of the court within 14 days of her release from incarceration, and will adjourn the matter approximately 90 days.
Thank you. Docket 2021-3087 DS involving Chad Branch III. In this matter, I did speak with Mr. Branch and he waived his right to hearing. He reported new employment to me today and income withholding will be established, requesting that the matter be adjourned approximately 45 days to monitor that income withholding starting. He pay as ordered in February and make a $150 lump sum payment no later than February 7th.
Okay. Court would order that Mr. Branch would make a lump sum payment of $150 no later than February 7, 2025. That will adjourn the matter approximately 40 days to monitor his income withholding.
Thank you. Docket 2022-2730 DM involving Nicholas Beals. I did speak with Mr. Beals from the Calhoun County Jail and he waived his right to hearing. He is working, income withholding has been sent, but payments have not started. Friend of the court's requesting that his bond be canceled and he be released forthwith to return to work. And we adjourn this matter approximately 60 days to monitor that income withholding, having him pay as ordered in February.
Court would order that Mr. Beals would comply with all orders of this court, and we would cancel the bond previously ordered for him, allow his release, and schedule the matter out about 60 days to monitor his compliance.
Thank you. Docket 1994-1271 DM involving Robert Kilborn. In this matter, Mr. Kilborn waived his right to hearing, requesting that he make a $203.50 lump sum payment no later than February 28th, 2025. Adjourn this matter approximately 30 days to monitor compliance. Have him begin paying as ordered in February and forfeit the $500 bond that he previously posted.
Court would forfeit the bond previously posted by Mr. Kilborn. The court would order that he make a lump sum payment of $203.50 no later than February 28, 2025, and will adjourn the matter 30 days to monitor his continued compliance with all orders of the court.
Thank you. And lastly, the following respondents failed to appear and failed to comply today. Dockets 2006-3105 DP involving Richard Barrington and docket 2019-1738 DS involving Tarek Bell. In both of these matters, friend of the court is requesting that new bench warrants issue with bond set pursuant to statute.
Court would enter a bench warrant for Mr. Barrington and Mr. Bell as a result of their failure to appear on today's date. The court would set their bonds in the amount of 25% of the outstanding arrears or $500, whichever is greater.
Judge, that's all I had for you for the record.
Yep.
Okay, well.
Yeah, let me bring them now. I actually had you last, so.
Perfect. Right on, let's do it.
Right on, let's do it. Hey, Credence and Mikey with a one-man raid. The best kind, really. And hi, NPC, I'm here. I just don't have the camera on. I don't feel very good. And I look like shit. So this is the compromise. And MB, I'm sorry to hear that you're crying today, but I'm glad that you're here. We're here for each other. Right, Mikey? The 100K man himself. Congratulations. I don't know that we've said that again since, well, anyways, I'll never, I may be nude. Ugh. I sort of broke that illusion already because I said I'm wearing a Snuggie, but I never said what I was wearing underneath the Snuggie. Oh, NPC. adding that straight to the NyQuil fund. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, Lindsay, you asked a question about how I got into streaming court. I'm a nosy bitch, and court is the best way to be able to like get all the details. The news, everything I found was like not all the stuff, but court hearings was like everything. And so that's how I first got into watching them, and then I like attention. So that's how I really got into streaming.
So one moment. Got both
Yes.
custodial and non-custodial here. One moment. Just so
Wow,
it's clear,
everyone comes
Mr.
by when I
Bozier
don't
is
turn my
attending
camera
by
on.
telephone, so we're not going to see a face. Can you hear us,
Katie,
ma'am?
Mr. Bosher, is he the respondent?
He is, yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're.
Just want to make sure that the CP can hear us too.
Yes.
Can you hear us, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, we're ready to proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Bosher, in this matter, you are before the court charged with civil contempt of court due to your failure to pay child support and related expenses. Upon a first conviction, you could be ordered to serve up to 45 days in jail. If it's a second or subsequent offense, it's up to 90 days in jail. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
I advise you have a right to an attorney. The court would appoint an attorney to represent you should you desire an attorney. It's my understanding you wish to proceed without an attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone threatened you, coerced you, used any undue influence, pressure, or promises to get you to appear without an attorney?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. The court will find that Mr. Bowsher does freely and voluntarily waive his right to an attorney. Mr. Bowsher, what we're going to do is we're going to...
You know, I was just about to make a big deal about somebody talking without their camera on and like, you know, if we can really believe them. And then I realized I'm not got my camera on, so I probably shouldn't bring it up. But of course, there I am doing that. I guess it's good enough for judges to hear somebody verbally waive their right to counsel, but it seems to me like a very fine line. And don't worry, Shane, I like to be on camera. I literally look like shit right now. I'm wearing a Snuggie and the lights really hurt my eyes. You have to have a lot of lights on when you use a camera properly, so it just really does hurt my eyes today.
Proceed with hearing now. I'm going to have Ms. Plattick and you, Mr. Bowsher, please raise your right hands. We'll have you sworn in, then we'll proceed.
All right.
I'm raising my hand.
All right, do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give shall be the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Plattick, you can proceed.
Thank you, Judge. We are here on docket 2003-2820 DP involving Joshua Bosher. In this matter, Mr. Bosher is here by way of bench warrant. He failed to appear back in 2017. That was an adjourned show cause that was before Judge Yost. In this matter, he's had 6 show causes. This is the second bench warrant and 3 findings of contempt. Looks like last payment would have been made through income withholding. That was on May 24th, 2024 for $98.57.
I think there might be somebody who's seen my Snuggie before. I don't know that I've worn it live, but you guys can guess the Snuggie color in the chat. And Beverly, thank you so much. That's so sweet. For the NyQuil Fund. Straight to it.
He did post bond in the amount of $500 that we're requesting be forfeited and applied to the arrears. Compliance was measured over 12 months. During that time, he paid $1,432 over the last year of 2024. He should have paid $4,962. Total arrears through the month of December is $13,093.26. He does have one previous 90-day jail sentence that was furloughed. That's from September 5th of 2007. He booked into Calhoun County Jail on January 13th of 2025 and bonded out the same day for the $500. Mr. Osher does have one other docket here in Calhoun County. In that matter, he is going through enforcement with the referee. He did report employment to us through GDI back in October. Since that time, we've been trying to establish income withholding and have been unsuccessful. We can't get them to start the income withholding. However, during that whole period of time, he's made no payments on his own on either of the dockets.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Bauscher, do you dispute or contest any of the statements made by Ms. Platek?
They should have been able to get a hold of GDI. I had been having problems getting numbers that I need. I called my boss's boss to get the information that I needed. I called GDI last week to let them know, and I also called friend of the court to give them the information for GDI. So hopefully the income withholding will be taking place.
Okay, well, tell me this: why have you not paid individually, even though the income withholding's not went into place?
Why do they ever not pay, Judge? That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. He's not going to have a good excuse for this. Bad Scooter, I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I'm here. I am not tech savvy enough to on the fly while sick make a avatar. That's probably what I should have done, that is in the spot that I would normally be in, but I'm sick, so I just have been not. So anyways, I'm here. I just don't have my big lights on, and I'm wearing my Snuggie. I don't know that anybody guessed the proper color of the Snuggie. I'll give you a hint. It is 2 colors in one, and it is, I think that both colors have been named, but it's a 2-color Snuggie, and I believe, I don't know what you would call this, maybe like a leopard or a zebra print, but not in traditional colors.
I have attempted to pay online and have been having a lot of problems with trying to figure it out. I'm not the most tech savvy, and I don't have a license. It's very hard.
Sir, you don't need a license to pay your child support, okay? Let me see here. I see not the right guesses yet. Hi, Chuck. Hi, Legal Fiction. Vicky, you're very close. You're very close. Also, please keep in mind, I have 2 of these Snuggies, the exact same.
It's hard enough for me to get back and forth to work, so it makes it hard for me to get down there and make any kind of payment.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. If you couldn't pay online and you couldn't make it down there, why didn't you send them a check to pay this?
I don't have any checks. I don't have a bank account right now. I got divorced within the past 2 years or so. So my checking banking is kind of messed up.
You'll have to forgive me. I did not realize that you lost your bank account when you get divorced. Is that a thing in America? Or is it just that he maybe relied upon his spouse's bank account? I have questions. Also, Lindsay, I've been selected for jury duty. We actually got excited about it here on the channel, and then they fucking yanked it out from under me. And I already planned, I think you were around when I talked about this. I was gonna not mention the channel, not ruin my whole fucking chance. Anyways, I don't know that anybody said it yet, but it's green and purple. Green and purple. Green and purple, my Snuggie. Green and purple. And it is extra cozy and extra comfy. So extra points to you if you guessed that in your head, but you didn't write it down.
Okay. And you haven't been able to correct it in 2 years?
No.
Okay. Correct it.
Oh, Bad Scooter, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for hot drinks to make me warm with a hug. Also, Chuck, your boa's named Paisley and it bit you. I feel like I have to apologize on behalf of Paisley, as Paisley. But as Paisley, I didn't condone Paisley biting you. Just so that's clear.
My checking banking is kind of messed up.
Okay. And you haven't been able to correct it in 2 years?
No.
Okay. How much do you make at GDI?
About $14 an hour.
Okay. And you work full time?
Yes.
Okay.
Tiny
And
Piggy!
when did you start working? Was it in
He's been looking for a sugar mama for 2 years. It's been tough times. The sugar mama market has dried up significantly in Michigan. And so, times be tough. Hi, Tiny Piggy. Thanks for being here. Chuck, glad to hear that you're all right. Please be careful. Paisleys can be persnickety people. Or snakes.
October or sometime before?
I believe it was in October.
Okay. And what's your education background, sir?
I have a GED.
Okay.
Oh, it's Billy's birthday! Happy birthday, Billy! Billy's turning 60 today. Happy birthday, Billy. If you want me to sing, you have to give me a minute and I'll try and tone in my voice. And of course, I mean, Lindsay, technically, that's my job in a way. Sitting at home, listening to court in my Snuggie. Most of the time I'm wearing a Snuggie. I generally take it off for y'all. That's right, I take it off for y'all. But yeah, that is the cool part. I love it. I love that part. And happy birthday, Billy!
Okay. What is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've not really that I can think of.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Ms. Blouth, is there anything you would like to tell me?
I know that he has to have a bank account of some sort if he's getting direct deposit. And I also know that his mom was able to withdraw money from said bank account to pay his bond.
Oh shit! Oh shit, she's spilling the tea. So wait, he has a bank account? And his mom? It's his mom's bank account. Is that what this is? Either it's his mom's bank account and he's just like put money in there, which is, I don't know, yucky in a way, but I don't know. Or is it a real ass bank account in his name that he's just lied straight to the court about. I'm leaning towards the other option where it's his mother's account and he can legit say, I don't have it. Right? I think it's sus. It's sus, Titwissy. Nice to see you back, by the way. Titwissy. Yes, that nickname lives.
Okay.
It is not a bank account. It's a pay card that is issued to me through my job.
Okay.
And I was also informed that he had.
Hold on, I've heard that actually jobs in America do that though. Shasta Rob, when you take a selfie and think that can't be accurate. Fuck, that happens a lot. But seriously, so that probably isn't a bank account, technically, is it? Also, I've allegedly heard those are scams in some ways, because I don't know. I think there's fees associated with the cards. There shouldn't be fees associated with getting paid. But I dub thee Titwissy. Exactly. You got a pay card too? Into it. Yeah, your Paisley needs a Snuggie too. I don't actually recommend snuggieing a snake.
That's a savings in that account, which is wonderful for him. But I don't have a savings account. So I'd just like to throw that out there.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, well, actually, I think that was pretty baller, so I'm going to let you throw it out there twice.
Okay.
And I was also informed that he had a savings in that account, which is wonderful for him. But I don't have a savings account. So I'd just like to throw that out there.
Okay. Thank you.
Savings. I have no knowledge of any savings. Like I said, it's simply a pay card that was issued to me for my job. There's no bank account tied to it. It's just the money. It's just the card that my money goes on to.
Okay.
Because nobody really issues paper checks anymore. Like everything's done online and electronically.
Okay.
I don't really know any other details besides that. I just know it's the card that my check goes on to.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to let me know, Mr. Bauscher?
Not that I can think of, no.
Okay.
I just want to get this taken care of. I'm not trying to not pay my support. I mean, and the jobs that I've had before that, the income was coming out and I was making the payments. This current job has been, I know there's been problems as far as just certain things that I've been trying to do. Like I've been trying to, they've got an app that's tied to the pay card that's supposed to show me my check stubs that I can't get into.
But how do you pay for everything else, bro? Like, the grocery store is not just giving you groceries and being like, oh, man, that dude's got a messed up pay card, so he'll catch us next time. And same goes for the gas station and Dunkin' Donuts and all of those places that ostensibly you're spending your money. Like, I don't understand. Can't you just get cash out and then pay it that way? Like, it's a hassle, but that's the way that is. I'm confused. I am confused. Also, hi Lisa Figalicious. Hi Mike. I'm here, but I'm just a voice coming to you from a liminal space in Canada. Brought to you by Dayquil and NyQuil and Tylenol with codeine.
And I've called them, I've talked to my boss, and I haven't really had any information. It is kind of frustrating. I'm, just want to take care of everything.
Okay. Well, in this matter, the court make the following finding that Mr. Bauscher in this case has a job that he's had since October of 2024, that he makes approximately $560 per week, that again, he claims that there's had difficulty getting the income withholding effect. That would be consistent with the front of the court's testimony as well, but notwithstanding that, he has other ways that he could pay. He could pay through obviously through check. He could pay through all sorts of other means.
How could he how could he pay through check, Judge? Bill, you got me you got me for a second. Oh fuck.
He doesn't have a credit card, but he's got a pay card that they put on. He could pay through that as well if he contacted the front party to be able to accomplish that, at least by making individual payments. He's not done that. He's saying, I'm not trying to not pay. Well, the fact is he's not paying. And again, when he has the income to do it and he knows they're not taking it out, then he's not satisfying his obligation to the court. And the court will find that he does have available means to make payment. He's failing or refusing to pay, and therefore he is in contempt of court. Anything before sentencing, sir?
I was not aware that it wasn't getting taken out until my last show cause hearing, which was a week or two ago, I believe.
So I have ADHD. I'm terrible at tracking certain things. You could easily take advantage of me as an employee if we didn't track time very carefully, because I'm probably going to default to what you say. But you notice hundreds and hundreds of dollars missing from a paycheck. Here's the thing. You don't and this is obviously what's happened. He had extra money, and instead of saying something about it, he just shut up. You notice when you're missing money. And believe me, I think you would notice when you have a big deduction starting to come out of your paycheck. And again, the judge doesn't look kindly upon this. Tammy! Yeah, wahoo. Tammy, thank you so much. 8 months. That's almost a full term, baby. Baby. You guys, I shit you not. I don't think the flu is contagious via the internet, but it certainly seems like it is.
And if it's not being taken out by then, I will find a way to get down there and make a payment on this case. I get paid every 2 weeks.
When's your next payment?
Not this Thursday, but the next Thursday.
Okay. The 13th? No, next Thursday
yes.
will be the 6th.
Yep.
Okay.
Humble brag gets paid every 2 weeks. Wow.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do in this matter, first, I'm going to forfeit the bond previously posted by Mr. Bauscher in this particular matter. Again, I can empathize in some way with him, but again, there's obviously other ways to take care of it if he truly desires to take care of it, and he's not followed through with that in this particular case. What I'm going to do, Mr. Bauscher, I'm going to, the current time, you have a prior 90-day jail sentence that was waived, and obviously I could sentence you up to 90, so I'm going to sentence you to 90 days with credit for 1 day served. What I'm going to...
Whoa, 90 days? 90 days? Jesus. Do we think that he'll come up with the money? They usually do. The judge knows what he's doing. 90 days. I wonder how his pay card will be then.
To do is give you until February 7th at 4:00 p.m. to pay a purge amount of $500. If you pay that by that Friday the 7th, then you would not have to spend the time in jail
Okay.
in this case. So I'm giving you this last out to do this, and I want you to know you need to correct this thing with the income withholding, because if we come back on this case 30, 60, 90 days from now, I will tell you, I'm not going to listen to any excuses that you'll end up spending the 90 days in jail.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That will be the order of the court. You're free to go and have a good day. Ms. Blout, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Anything else, Ms. Platty?
Nope. Thank you, Judge. That's all I had for you today.
Okay, thanks.
Have a good rest of your day.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna close it here.
Okay, Jesus. Thank you. You know, I don't usually like showing the green screen. You can't believe you did that? I can. He's always doing shit like that. Setting them up to come in and make payment plans and make it happen. Sorry. Coughing. On that note, it's time for me to go find some more NyQuil and perhaps get into bed. We'll see. Right now, I just feel like sitting down. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. I really am planning on being live tomorrow night. Hopefully gonna get a good rest tonight. I think there's a special, I don't know. I think tomorrow's Friday. It's actual Friday, not just like my Friday, but it's like actual Friday. So let's be well and have a good time together. I don't think I'm going to cook tomorrow, Bill, because people are sick in the house. The house isn't empty. The house is full of sick people, which is like a down vibe for cooking and doing a cooking show live. But we'll see. We will play it by ear. Oh, Colin and Team Skeptic tomorrow. Nice. Cool. I'll be playing it by ear for me. It'll depend on how I feel tonight. What happens tomorrow, I don't know the future. I fucking wish I did. I would buy a lottery ticket, my friends, and I would share it with you all. Do me a favor. Remember that I love you and I'm proud of you. Oh, make yourself at home in my living room when I'm not there, by the way. Always. And I will see you in the next video. I'm barely remembering how to do this part. Bye.
Coming up on this program.
Wrong one. I said bye. Fuck.
Ways down and ready to ride.
Don't be strangers, y'all. Come back now.